Hello, good morning, everyone. This is Taslim speaking, and I'll be explaining the census pad for the purpose of the training going on for the trial census. So, right here on my menu, I have census pad installed. Excuse me. And then to I just installed census pad right here. Now I can click on it to open it. You can see on first launch of census pad, it asks me for some permission, which is allowing the census pad to use my device location. I click always use. Then it asks me to allow phone calls. I click allow, and to access my photo and media, click allow. So after these three allowed, it means that part can utilize this infrastructure for its activity. At the top side, always notice the census pad title. This is title for training version 11.13. So this is the one that is officially recommended for training other functionaries. And as time goes on, we'll be updating it, and you see the version number being updated. Now, to get started, we have to click on Open Census Pad right here. Once you do, it has five menus. The first one is provisioning, profile, sales tax, sales calendar, system configuration. Right now, we'll be focused on the first three, which are currently active, and which are needed for the census activity itself. These first three are the core part of the menu needed for census itself. So, clicking on provisioning, this has all aspect that requires internet for provisioning. First step is to now everyone must do step 1 to step 5. First step right here is to click on activate. That's step 1 for education. Click on activate. Then it's asked for LG code and EA code. So the EA code given to you should be put right here. Now let's note something. Anywhere you see a red background text, it's a must, you must read it. So let's tell our enumerators or our trainees that anywhere they see a red a red based indicator, it's a must that they must read what is there. It's important for them to read what's there. So let's put our LGA code S2313, and then our EA code. Let's do let me say 9200. Okay, so this is a sample LJ code and EA code that is in the cartographic frame. We click on add activate profile. When you do so, it has done. So once this thing erased, that means you have added the frame. So if you have a multi-locality EA, you will add the remaining frames one by one. Let me add another frame so we can see. Let me put 9000 and then add. You see it's added. So let's come back. Now we're done with number 1. Go to number 2, which is enumeration and building frame. Click on fetch frame. You see that we added 2 frames just now, and they are showing right here. The one of 3139200 and the one of 3139000. So let's try and fetch. So there are 4 steps here. Right now we have actively 2. That's enumeration, polygon, and building point. By the time cartography department finish preparing the special dual frame, that's for special population, it will be active. And by the time we are doing the trial, the fourth one will be active too. So let me explain what each of them means. Enumeration polygon is our EA polygon to be downloaded. Building points are all the building points inside the polygon that was downloaded. Special dew point are special population places that was discovered during demarcation or special pilot and special population enumeration. Then this download household record is in case maybe someone tablets get spoiled and they want to continue their work on where they stop. This download household will help them fetch all the record they have done before into the tablet. So let's try and download our enumeration area polygon for this EA. Proceed. Then it's Airport fetch. You see it has fetched Precious Mind Academy. That's fetched it. You can see now the button has changed to green. At first they were all ash color. Now once it's green, it means they're successfully downloaded. Now let's click on building point. Let's download it. You see it has done 99 building fetch. You see now it's green. Assuming there is an issue with fetching the work, it will show a red icon showing that and the work was not fetched. So let's try and click on special dew point. You see it's not yet activated. Let's try and click on household, not activated. So these 2 are not yet activated. These first 2 are the one that we need for understanding and for training right now. So let's try and add a fake EA ID. Let's see what it will show. Let's come back to activate. Let's add maybe 313 something 000. Maybe this EA now doesn't exist, for instance. Let's check what happens when we click on download frame. So you see, frame was not found. As you can see, it showed a red cross. That means this EA has an issue. So note, you can, for this icon at the bottom here, you can delete EA that are not valid. Click on delete button, confirmation, yes, delete. But once your EA is valid, you cannot delete it. So you can see I click on delete for this EA, I can't delete it. So once you fetch your EA polygon and your building point, you can't delete your EA again. But if you have not yet fetched it and it's an error, you can just delete it and then try again and input the right EA ID and likes. So let's go to our third point, which is fetching base map. This one launches our base map for and let us zoom to our EA so that we can see all the areas. Once we are done zooming, we can just say this button here. I have loaded my base map. Click on it. It takes back to this menu. Now we have done 3. For the last 2, check CS Pro as CSS entry setup. The app helps you to check whether CSS entry is installed or not. Click on it. You can see I have CSS entry on my tablet. That means I'm good to go. So that's all for this page. Let's come back to profile. Profile just shows you all your team members and their contact details. That's all. For now, okay, yeah, that's all. Then census tax and go. This has three main menus: updating, census night, and census enumeration itself. Now, if you upload something, it shows updating and listing for 0 buildings. If you try and start, it will tell you to select an EA. So at the top right here, you see select EA enumeration area. Click on it, pick the EA. You know, we've only fetched for Precious Mind Academy. That's why it's showing right here. Remember, we fetched 2 EAs, but we have only downloaded the frame for 1. That's why that downloaded frame is showing here only. Click on it. Now you can see the system is telling us our EA is Precious Mind EA. Update listing for 99 buildings because this EA has 99 buildings. And you can see we have let's click on start. In order to start our work, click on start and click on yes. Then you see that it's taking us to our EA region. To show your buildings, click on show buildings. Now you can see the buildings in white are residential, the buildings in yellow are non-residential. So you can click on verify building, click on a building, let's say building 76, and then click on open this building. So we can fill the questionnaire for building update and verification. Let's fill something across randomly. Click and save. Click yes. Once you finish, it shows a green button that shows add or view household in building 76 now. Click on it. You click on open household. You see there's nothing here right now. Once we are ready, we would see that this particular building will show up, so we can add household. Then let's go to next. Let me show you. So under this tab, assuming we are done verifying all our buildings now, I will click on wrap up. You will see wrap up will show you its coverage report. It tells you total building yet to be verified is 98. Remember, we have 99 buildings in this year. As you can see, we have total buildings to be 99. We have verified just 1 building, and it will still give you a summary of everything. Once you want to submit your progress, maybe you want to send your progress to your DQM, click on submit progress. You will see it brings you to this menu of submission your EA. The EA is precious EA. Right here we have a important information to read. So ensure all attributes are synchronized before exiting this page. So on this page now you can see we have 1 building available for synchronization. This means that we have only verified 1 building. So that's the one we can sync. So if by the end of today you've verified maybe 30 buildings or 40 buildings, you would see that you can submit 40 buildings. And if you have listed 7 EAs or 7 household or 30 household, you will see it right here and the button will show. But if there is zero stuff to update, it won't show any button to update right here. So all you have to do is click on synchronize. It says you want to click on submit. It's Okay, so you see confirmation. One bidding has been submitted already. So that means the system has submitted your bidding for you. So I can see the button that's left there. So that means it shows zero building available for synchronization. So you see, once you have finished synchronizing your buildings and your household, the buttons go away. So you can also submit your uh, verification state summary, and each of these options right here are for you to submit your work for to the DQMs. So you have to click the button one by one until everything is well submitted. So that's a summary about the new update on the census pad for now. So, yep, I think that's all for now. Good luck.